I'm Carrie Swales, and I'm the owner of Photography Awesomesauce. I wanted to put together a little video for you guys so you can see what this business binder deal is all about. So I have it here with me. The only problem with filming a video on your own computer is that when I show you the binder, it appears to be backwards, but I assure you, it is not. So today is going to be the release of this awesome new product that I've been working on. This is something that I've been really passionate about probably since I was a little kid. I love planners and organizing tools and school supplies, and I'm pretty sure my mom can even attest to my serious love of being organized. I've always been told that when I was a kid, I used to, instead of playing with toys, I used to kind of sort them by color and shape and size and do things like that. And so I think my organizational skills from being a little kid paid off. Maybe I'm a little OCD. But I've been able to create this product for photographers and business owners that I'm really, really proud of. It's something that I've been working on for a long time. A lot of you guys know that when Photography Awesomesauce first started, we had a lot more digital downloads, and they're kind of a little bit more old school because frankly, I am not a graphic designer, so making things look pretty was not my forte. So I had a lot of organizing tools that people could download, but they were like forms from Word that you could just print off and use on your own. So I've always had a business binder, and I've talked about it in past classes and how I use this tool. And about 6 months ago, I decided to kind of make this thing real and start turning it into something awesome that other photographers can buy. I know that I have a real love for paper products and tools that you can hold in your hand, organizing tools that allow me to write stuff down, and maybe that's kind of more of a female thing, but I really love writing things down. You know, phones and apps and technology is so amazing, but it doesn't work for everyone. And I think that this business binder can be a tool that you'll be able to really combine and use with things like Pixify or other tools that you use to organize your business. I've already been asked a few questions about this business binder versus Pixify versus the Get Legit stuff that I offer, and they're all kind of different things. Pixify is amazing software. If you are a photographer or business owner and you want studio management software, I use it and I love it, and I know I'm one of their top referrers. My business binder is not by any means a replacement for it. I'm going to keep using Pixify and my business binder together. There's a few things that cross over, like ways to track your finances, calendars, client notes, and a few things like that. But it's always great to have things in more than one place. And I know that at least where I live in Colorado, even though the Denver area is obviously very populated, I often have weddings up in the mountains where we don't have any kind of cell phone service because they're a little bit more remote. And so it's really nice to just kind of have something that I can take with me, have all my notes with me, easy to access if I can't use my phone. And it's also really important to me to have paper copies of things for just record keeping. You always want to keep a copy online, a copy in person, and also just in case, you know, heaven forbid, anything ever happened to me or I was in the hospital for a while, or knock on wood, that my husband would be able to easily access all of my business notes, be able to contact all of my clients and kind of handle that on his own while I was out of commission or whatever. I definitely don't want to ever leave a mess behind for anybody to clean up, and I think the business binder is a great way to be able to have that information easily accessible for your friends and family, just in that worst case scenario. And it's easy for you to toss in your camera bag, take it on the go, take it to your meetings, take it to your photo shoots, write down notes afterward of how things go, things you want to remember, and you'll always be able to have it with you. So with that in mind, I really feel like it's a totally different product than Pixify. Like, it is not for invoicing, it is not for contract signing, it's for organizing you behind the scenes. And Pixify can manage client information, send contracts and invoices, and I love using it for those features. As far as the Get Legit stuff that I offer here on photographyawesomesauce.com, Getting Legit is all about business licensing, taxes, and the the services that I offer are ones to help you figure out what kind of licensing and taxes and issues you might need to have personal to your business. Or I have a Get Legit online class tutorial you can watch and learn more about taxes and those kinds of things. The business binder doesn't tell you how to do those things, but it helps keep you organized behind the scenes. So I'm going to make this video. I wanted to kind of give you guys a little tour of the business binder. Even though it's backwards, I'm going to show it to you. So this is a 1-inch binder. It's what we call a turned edge binder. So it's basically made just like a hardcover book binding. So it's super durable. It's glossy, which is nice because I've already spilled on it and been able to wipe it off. So it should be able to last you for a long time. It has business binder on the top, on the spine, and on the back, it just has our little logo. I'm super proud of this. It was so hard to take kind of my brain and the way I've been using this tool without it looking pretty in graphic design and make it look awesome. And I'm so thankful to my friend Jamie, who I work with a lot. She's an owner of the studio here in Denver, and she does a lot of paper graphic design. So she was able to kind of take my visions and my instructions for this and make it actually look really nice for you guys. And she did an amazing job. So kudos to Jamie. So this is the inside. There are 5 tabs, and these are included in our starter kit, but you can also buy them separately. You can buy all the pieces separately. It's basically an a la carte setup, so you can take it and purchase the parts that you like, that you'll think you use, and you can make it your own, use it however you want. The tabs are just green. They're also kind of glossy so that they're durable, they last a while. The back is white, and they have 4 different headings on them. Calendar, business info, finances, clients, and planning. Because I think I really divide up my business into those 5 things. Some of the tools inside the binder are free downloadable files for you guys, just like the calendars are. So we have a monthly calendar setup, and I like to use this one. There's also a weekly setup and a daily calendar setup. So you can download all 3, download whichever one you want to use, and you can fill them out anytime. So this one is kind of like my business schedule, my life schedule, and then I use them and I make one a blog calendar to keep track of what topics I'm going to blog about. In my business information section, you can see mine is very, very filled out. Owning 2 businesses kind of makes this hard for me to fill out. If you own one photography business, a 1-inch binder should be more than enough room for you. I'm probably going to jump up to a bigger binder because it's I'm going to need 2 inches. So this I have in here is a to-do sheet, and you can organize this however you want, put it under whatever category you feel fits you best. And what I like to do is give myself a to-do list. And oftentimes I'm working on my to-do list pretty far in advance and like, I need to remember to do this week before this wedding for this client. And so I like to have a place just to write all of that down so that I can refer to it on the week of and I already know what I need to get done for that week. So on this side is your task overview. You can write down all of the tasks that you have to do that week. And then we have a Monday through Friday setup here, just because usually weekends we're shooting. You can also use just the regular task overview section if you want a Saturday, Sunday setup. But I divide all my tasks into the 5 days of the week, and I try to accomplish like 3 or 4, maybe sometimes 5 a day. So it kind of makes your business a little bit more manageable to break it down that way. And I know I've talked about that in various time management classes. So you can see I'm even planning out to June 30th and July 4th, what I need to edit, what I'm going to blog about. Here's a blank copy. In my business info section, I also have vendor contact sheets. So if I meet a vendor, they give me a business card, I want to be able to open this up real quick, write down their information because I lose business cards all the time, and maybe open up Pixify later and re-enter it into there so I have all their information in multiple places. And then finally, I have a Get Legit worksheet. So we have a business planning sheet set up, and this will be included in there. You won't need a whole bunch of these, but it allows you to track what your licenses are that you need for your business, how often you have to renew them, where you need to go to renew them, and how much they cost. So this is going to be super nice because I sometimes don't remember, gosh, I need to go to the Secretary of State to renew my DBA, and it's nice to just have it in here, be able to look back and know what you need, how much you paid for those things. Most of these sheet sets you'll be able to order in sets of 25, and they'll come to your home and you can put them in your binder, write all over them, and do things like that. In my finance section, I have an income tracking sheet. So I love writing down my accounting. My tax guy thinks I'm crazy, but I love writing it down, and I also have it online. There's an expense tracking sheet that looks basically the same. I have a use tax log, a sales tax log. Those aren't applicable to everybody because your states obviously work differently, but if you have to track sales or use taxes in a certain way, those are great ways to do it because there's not often a lot of programs where you can track that and track everything else all in one place. So then there's mileage tracking so that you can just have this in your car while you're on the go. In my client section, I have the client workflow sheets. These are free downloadable files. They're just really basic with squares. You can put the client name information up there. For these client workflow sheets, I made them really basic and a free download so that you can decide what your workflow is going to be for a specific client. Let's say you have one client, you have a lot of tasks you want to write down. You can just use 2 columns on the sheet. I've seen workflow sheets before and I've done them before, but I know my workflow is different from a lot of other people. So having this be something you can customize and write down and take extra notes was very important. I also have referral tracking sheets. So these sheets you can put down inquiries you get, where they come from, if you booked them, who gave you the referral. It's really a nice way to see how successful your marketing is. So you can get those. There's client information sheets. These I use specifically for wedding clients, just to have their phone number, email address, location, booking date, the types of sessions that we did. So I can just keep track of basic information, have a way for me or other people to contact my clients in case of an emergency. These sheets do say wedding date because most of us who I think would use this tool are wedding photographers, but if you want to use it for portrait clients, you can just cross it out and put event date or session date. So the last part of my client section has client notes in it. And it's divided up into dates and a section for email, phone, and in-person notes. So if you're meeting with a client and they say, gosh, we really love photos that look like this, write it down. If you talk to them on the phone, write it down. Anything they say via email that you want to remember, you'll be able to have it all in one place here in front of you, easy to access. Finally, the planning section, and this is probably my favorite section. And again, you can lay these out however you want to with the tools that we have. There are some awesome blank note sheets. Sometimes when I'm just planning stuff, I just need to write things down and just have a sheet that looks nice. I find that I'm a little bit more organized when I have nice note sheets. These are a free download. These are Stripe Oppose sheets. So there's 4 basic boxes. You guys can, excuse me, you can cut up magazines, pin photos in here. If you like to have stuff like this is a free download because I know not everybody would go for that. There's goal sheets, and these allow you to chart your goals for your business, write down what your goal is, your action, what you're going to do to accomplish that goal, and then your result later in the year, whether you accomplished it or not. Brainstorming sheets. If you like to come up with new ideas, these brainstorming sheets are awesome. It's so simple, but it's a little circle. It's basically a way for you to bubble map any idea you had. I had a brand new idea the other day for my personal photography business, and it was so cool to take that idea, write it in the bubble, and then just start mapping and just kind of letting my brain flow and taking that, putting it in here, and then later being able to go to my project ideas sheet and going, here's what my idea is, here's the description, here's the goal. So I went from brainstorming and was able to really take that idea, narrow it down, write a plan for it, and be able to put it into action. Lastly, this sheet is a sheet set with camera recipes. Not everybody likes to do this, but when you're learning photography, sometimes you see a shot, you want to know what equipment people had, what their settings were, and you want to be able to practice it on your own and replicate it. So if you're on Facebook or on your phone and you see a photo you love, you see what the settings are, write it down. You'll be able to give your little recipes a name, try out some different settings on the go. It's a great tool for if you're first learning manual mode and you're trying to get that nailed down. So that's our tour. It's a very simple binder. All of this stuff is in the shop. Right now we're launching into our very, very first sale. So these are all available for pre-order. It does take me some time to get these custom made and shipped out to you. So if you order between today and June 30th, your binder is going to be shipped out between the beginning to mid-July, and all of your parts will be shipped out to you. And then we'll end up doing more orders after that and kind of see how it goes after we kick it off with this very first shipment. I'm super excited about this, and I really want to thank you guys for helping me out with this. I had a group of Photography Awesomesauce users, fans, part of our community who volunteered last winter to be part of my beta team. And we started a Facebook group where when I relaunched Photography Awesomesauce, they helped me really refine my ideas and kind of help me figure out my business binder and what to put in it and how to organize it. So they were really integral to having this done, and I really appreciate their input and everybody who helps out behind the scenes with Photography Awesomesauce. There's no way that I could do this business and manage it without everybody who cheers me on, you know, listens to the problems behind the scenes and helps solve them and, you know, helps move our community forward. So I'm really looking forward to you guys getting this and Instagramming it and trying it out. I know so many people are excited about it, and I'm super excited about it. So when you get yours, just throw it on Instagram or on Twitter. Use hashtag Photography Awesomesauce or hashtag Business Binder to tag it, and let me see what you guys are doing with it. And I can't wait to hear more about it and keep this product going and keep making it better and better and more awesome every single year. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all of your support and help, and for building this awesome community. And I guess let me know if you have questions, and have fun with your binders and all the other new products. And oh, before I go, there are 3 new tutorial videos on our website. One is about wedding photography, one is Get Legit, and the other one is SEO. So if you guys ever took any of our previous online classes, these are our online classes made in downloadable video form that you can take with you, watch on any device anytime you want. So those are out today too. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your love and support, and I will see you guys next time.